8. Oh my gosh.
Already?
We have 10 episodes to go. And I have lost count of how many episodes we have done, but we're probably past 200.
Oh, I'm sure we've got to be at this point.
We are
We've
probably past 200. But this show is more than just the gossip. It's the issues that matter most to you. This is your Wednesday night conversation. This is Let's Have a Fefe. I'm Felicia Fefe Minor, and this is only for a couple more. With the tears under the crown. It's Mr. USofA MI Classic 2019. Freddy Prinze Charming.
3 weeks, almost exactly 3 weeks. That's how long I have left.
Oh my god.
I know.
It seems like just yesterday. I was posting you all over the place.
It's weird. For me, it's like it feels like it was just yesterday, but it also feels like it was about 40 years ago, so...
And tonight, our guest is Vivica Taylor Stratton, Miss Arizona USofA Diva.
Yes.
Yes. Is she there? She didn't make
noise.
Oh,
there. She made noise. I heard her.
Oh, just...
She made a noise.
Oh, she made a crown that barely fits in the screen.
We are streaming live on the Facebook, the YouTube, the Twitter, and the Twitch. Make sure that you share this episode. Invite your friends to watch it, because, you know...
Why not? I mean, people keep sharing coronavirus memes.
We're more interesting than coronavirus.
So, yeah.
We are brought to you by Wigs of a Kind and the Burly Barber. Felicia's hair is a Wigs of a Kind wig.
Creation. She likes to call them creation.
Creation, sorry.
Creation.
Does that mean we're creationists?
I don't want to get into it. People barely know what things mean.
Right.
Let's not.
Well, we won't confuse anybody.
Let's not do that.
We're good.
Yeah,
we're good.
Along with the Wigs of a Kind.
Stuttering a lot this night.
Oh, are we?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
Don't worry, I paid the internet. I paid the internet, people.
Okay.
Oh, I have family in town, baby. Get off the internet.
Let me tell everybody to stop doing things. Put your phones away.
Where am I? Along with the support of our Patreon supporters, Joan, Leanne, Allison, Corey, and Carrie, Best and Brandon, and Patricia Mason, support us today on patreon.com/Let's Have a Fefe. Hi, Marissa. Talk to Marissa. We shall be getting some things. Oh, I forgot that wig head is sitting there. I was like, what the hell is that?
Oh.
It's so creepy.
This is our special guest this evening.
Sorry, Vivica. You've been replaced.
Oh my. That is totally creepy. It's fine.
It kind of adds dimension. Adds character, as these things.
So how was your weekend, Felicia?
So, can we back up to last Wednesday?
Sure.
Last Wednesday, I apologize, and I thank you to cancel last week because there was a death in my family. My mother-in-law passed away last week. It was not anticipated. It was
completely unexpected.
Yeah, we were hoping
out of the blue.
So it's been a little bit of a roller coaster ride, a very tough week as we try to be, and I say this loosely, be as normal as possible.
Right.
I get that. And mourn.
Right.
And,
I get that.
Try to get back into
totally get that. Yeah.
Things. And then tomorrow I have my surgery, so I've been kind of an emotional
Just to refresh folks, that's
day.
The surgery on Felicia's butthole. Her second butthole, to be
precise.
Yeah. We're going to fix the second butthole. So other than that, did you do anything interesting?
And then, so we did drag bingo and cats, which I have to say, I'm not. They are getting litty.
Ooh!
2.0. They are getting litty.
Oh my god! These. Oh yeah.
Yes. Hello.
Evelyn wanted to see you. You see her?
The family.
Okay.
The family's creeping
it's
in.
Cool.
She can't Facebook. She's only she'll be 11.
Oh.
Hi, Evelyn. But
is that why our internet connection is?
Yes. So anyhow, we did drag bingos and cats, and so they were getting Litty 2.0. Like, usually we have a couple tables where there's water.
I don't think there was any water. There were water bottles, but the water bottles had no water in them.
Yes, they didn't have any water in
It was, in fact, I believe Jim and Sue's had coconut water and vodka in their water bottles. I'm about to try that. She said because good. Hydration.
She says it's good for your skin.
Hydration.
She says it's good for your skin.
Oh, so Vivica, just so you know, if you have like a thermo flask thing and you put coconut water and the vodka, it'll keep you hydrated and it's good for your skin. It's good for your skin.
We'll have to try that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We're gonna.
Yeah.
After I get better, I'm gonna sit here with coconut water and vodka. See how that goes.
See how that is.
See if I last through the show, because me and vodka don't get along.
Ooh,
so well.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
And then we went to the Melrose Street Fair.
Nice.
Where we saw a lot of people, a lot of things. I saw a lot of things I wanted to buy. If you want my Venmo or my PayPal, want to sponsor some of the things,
things that I want to buy. There's things that I want to buy. Give me money.
I mean, I'll give you my Amazon wish list too.
I have one of those. That would be nice. If anybody
interested, you just go ahead and drop that. We'll be here all night.
So what did I do? So starting from last week, because we missed it. So I was at TGIF.
Oh, and apologies to Rocco Cook, who I
talked to him on the Thursday.
Uh-huh.
So I explained kind of what happened, and it wasn't him.
It wasn't that I didn't want to, because
he
there was a lot of people that were excited that he was going to be on
I know.
here.
And I said it wasn't anything like it was something completely out of control. So, but I told him we want to make sure we have him back.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he's down. We just need to let him know.
Apparently, I missed a lot of people at the Melrose Street Fair because I posted that we were there, and then somebody was like, "Oh, I was just there," and then I'm like,
"Where?" Because nobody recognized you.
That's exactly what happens. I look like this most of the time when people see me out in public, and then when I walk in the street, they're like,
nobody recognizes you.
Who's that?
Yeah. So let's see. 2 weeks ago, I was at TGIF and Opulence that weekend. That was fun.
Uh-huh.
It's always a good time. I went to the Miss Gay Melrose America pageant, which was happening the same day as the street fair. It was later that evening. The pageant itself was good, although I have to say...
But it looked really good.
So...
I love the... my thing is the...
Okay, so real talk, y'all. First of all, it started 45 minutes late. Which is better than last year, because last year it started almost an hour and a half late. But yeah.
Improvement.
Right.
See how that's working?
45 minutes late. One of the problems was the lighting on the stage. It was all backlit. And then one strip of lights on the bottom that up this way. Yeah.
I bet the girls love that.
It was really hard to see anything. Like, we were in the audience, and with the bright fucking backlit. So the audience was lit really well.
So that's what I was going to ask you, because it looked like really good performances. But, to me, from the video that I saw, it looked like shadows.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell who was performing.
Couldn't see anything.
I was like, oh, they did their thing. Who is that?
Yeah, it was hard. I'm not gonna lie. For a $20 entry, it was
15. I was
20, and it was kind of rough. Like I was sitting in the audience with Patricia Mason and Dustin, and we're sitting there. We're like, I have no idea what just happened because I can't see anything. Couldn't see a lot of the backup dancers, especially people wearing black. Like, we couldn't see anything. Hopefully, I think the judges were close enough that they could see more, but it was kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
see, I'm one of those judges that if I can't see you, I would have been saying something to the pageant.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, everybody did great. Minx DeMilo won talent, and her talent was super huge. She did a clueless talent.
Mm-hmm,
congratulations to Benediction, who won interview and onstage question.
Oh, wow.
And she did a really good job. It was good. Like, it was a good competition all around. There was a brand new entertainer who decided to compete for the first time, a couple of veterans, some folks that were brand new to the America system but had competed for other stuff before. So it was a very good pageant. It was,
it was just poorly lit.
It was awfully lit.
But
Terrible.
I like the screen.
The screen was really cool.
Like, I saw when Espresso came out and did her...
Oh, Espresso's opening number was phenomenal. She looked amazing, and she did fantastic.
But after that, I couldn't tell who was performing.
But even then, with everything that was going, we still couldn't see Espresso. Like, we could barely see what was happening. Yeah, it was really unfortunate.
You should have got out your fancy phone and started recording it. Put it
I
on
should
night
have.
mode and
Right?
then see if
I
you
should
could
have.
see and start selling it to people. You want to see the pageant?
It was really unfortunate that it was such a difficult time to actually see what was going on, because it was such a good pageant and there were, good competitors. But it was one of those where, like, different people won different categories.
Oh.
Jimena won gown, Ben won interview and onstage question, and Minx won talent. So we're all sitting there, we're like, we have no idea at this point.
I know, when I saw that on
no
Facebook,
idea.
I was like, ooh, what are we doing?
Yeah, no idea. Like, it was, but that's great. That's the kind of pageant you want, though, because it means it's a very even playing field. And that's what happened. I don't know if you remember, you weren't there. Were you for Arizona last year? You weren't. No.
Was I?
I don't think you were. But I was. And last year at Arizona, at State, it was the same sort of thing where you had everybody winning a different category. And like it was crazy, and by the end of it, you had no idea who was actually going to win, because you had one person who won 2 categories but ended up 4th alternate. You had somebody that won 1 category or no categories and ended up 2nd alternate, and then you have someone that won 1 category. Like, it was all over the place. But those are my favorite ones to watch, because you're just sitting there and you're like, I have no idea. So yeah, but it was good. And then on Sunday, I admit I ditched rehearsal because I needed a day.
What now?
I ditched rehearsal. But they all rehearsed without me, and apparently it went well. But I went to Wild Wild West Con, which happens at Old Tucson Studios, and it's the steampunk convention. And I went for the day. Next year I really want to go down for the weekend, because there's so much. But I went down for the day, and because I was flying solo, Madame Askew and the Grand Arbiter, those of you who are not familiar, you need to go find them on Facebook and follow them, because they are fabulous people. Let me tag around with them for the day, which was kind of cool. And I did my tea dueling, and I compliment dueled. And
tell people what that is.
So tea dueling is fantastic. It's a steampunk thing, and it's super it's fun. What you do is you have 2 people, and you have a cup of tea, and you have a biscuit. And this biscuit, when I say biscuit, I mean the English version of a biscuit, not a fucking biscuits and gravy biscuit.
But
they're
like
usually
the biscuits and gravy.
Oh god, it's usually one of the chessmen, like the the Pepperidge Farm chessmen, the rectangular.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And what you do is you dunk the cookie in the tea, and then you pull it out. And the idea is you have to dunk it for 5 seconds. And the idea is you want to be the last person to eat your cookie, but you have to have a clean nom. You can't have it spilling all over the place. So it's like it's a time thing. So
and
while
you wanted me to do this?
Yes, it's fantastic.
I am too clumsy for that.
It's fantastic. It's so much fun. I won the first round, but didn't make it into the finals. But then they did like a dandy showdown. So I did like get to do
card.
Kind of, yeah. So I get to do that on the finals, which was super fun, and I won that round as well. But no, it was fun. And then compliment dueling is really interesting as well.
Was that like reading?
Sort of, but it's...
Why have you not told me about this one?
But it's compliments.
Oh.
It's actual compliments. You have to and you have judges that will ding you if you like repeat the same thing too much, or if you like...
Oh, you want me to...
If you have too much of a...
Oh, I'd have to work on that one.
They had me as a judge, which was... They had me as a judge, and then what they did was they did a compliment relay where you had to take a compliment, basically pass it down, and so you just, it was like
I'm too sassy for that. I'm sorry.
But
I would be out.
with mine, when I got to the lady that I was supposed to compliment with my whole thing, they were like, and that's why he's a judge and not actually doing this, because he's kind of a ringer. But it was fun, and
we both will be just sitting there like, you wore that. That's a compliment.
Right? But it was fun. It was a great day and a much needed day, and it was I needed to do something that wasn't drag related. Like I just needed to get out and do something that was me and not drag. So yeah, that was fun. Vivica, how was your weekend?
She quiet.
I know. Why aren't you fucking talking? I know you talk.
She's
Yeah,
never
sorry.
quiet.
She's never quiet. I don't know.
Who is this person?
Mm-hmm.
I unfortunately started getting sick yesterday towards the end of work, so
I'm sorry. The connection is really bad here.
Here, would you
We're
like
gonna have
some?
to go ahead.
Here you go.
We're gonna
Here
have
you
to
go.
go ahead and disconnect right now.
Get it all over the
There's
computer.
we're just smear it, because I don't trust it. I don't trust any of this.
Ugh.
It's gonna come through the wires and shit.
Ooh.
If I get sick, I am blaming
Oh, I'm already
you.
feeling it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Looks like I'm quarantined with you.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Thanks a lot,
like we're
Vivica.
telling people, hey, if you're sick, don't come to work, and we have people that are really sick coming to work.
Oh no! See,
Right.
that just
Bitch, you better.
Okay.
Mm.
So
If you start
I
feeling
left
sick,
work
you better
early
take the
today.
day off. I'm telling everybody.
Right.
Yeah, I've been napping, and it's sort of warm in this house, but I think it's like obscenely warm for me. So I'm like, I'm not going to work tomorrow. But see, Friday I worked, came home, did nothing. Saturday worked, and then went to Touch Bar to go see Vander Von Odd.
Oh,
Which-
fun.
Absolute sweetheart and freaking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely loved everything. Sunday was my day off, but it was a cleanup day at Epic, our little backstage area. So it was me, Melina, who is our show producer, Rimmer, who is Miss Epic, and a former Miss Epic newcomer, Denise, were there. I think we cleaned the backstage for like an hour and a half.
Wow.
And pretty much drank for like 5 hours.
Did you disinfect everything? Like, did you go through with like bleach and shit and just disinfect all the things?
We didn't have Lysol, but I know because I have a fundraiser show tomorrow, I'm going to take Lysol wipes and wiping everything down.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me so scared to do a show. Oh wait, I don't get booked. I'm fine.
You know.
I just stay here.
And then you got sick, and here you are. Like, this is.
Yep.
Well,
Yep,
make sure that you
In
take
between
care of
segments,
yourself.
we'll just wipe this down.
Right. Just make sure you take care of yourself, because you've got like 2 weeks to
Yeah.
fuck this shit up.
you know, like you need to make sure that everything is
And plus,
is-
you can't lose any weight. You already got gowns and stuff.
right. If you start losing weight, ooh, all of a sudden your shit's not gonna fit, and then what you gonna do? You know.
Call a seamstress to meet you in Dallas.
Right.
Thankfully, both my backup dancers know how to sew, so I'm like, I picked a good team.
There you go.
That's how you do it, folks.
There you go.
Get somebody that can do it all. Get it all. Just get it all.
So speaking of being sick, this leads me into my tip. Now, I was debating about what to talk about tonight, and decided that I was gonna go with what's trending instead of what I was gonna go with. But then I was gonna say something
Good
I'm
choice.
sure that was probably
Good
gonna get me in
choice.
trouble,
Good choice.
because what I was gonna talk about is gonna make me angry. So
Good choice.
what I decided to talk about was basic precautions to help prevent getting sick. And what blows my mind is that we have to fucking talk about this. Because this shit should be fucking common sense. But apparently washing hands is new.
Have you not been to a
Oh, yeah,
restroom
we have-
before?
We have a training
On how to...
thing. How to wash your hands, how to do this. If you're
Oh.
sick, what the... I'm like, this is nothing new, people.
Apparently it must be. Especially if you've been to a men's room. Because all you hear in the men's room is flush, door open. I'm like,
You like, excuse me.
Have you ever been in a men's room and you see somebody walk out with washing their hands and you want to go out and follow them and be like, yo, wash your hands, asshole! Like, just follow them out.
Well, the
especially if
building
you're on,
I
like, a
work
date.
in,
Oh, ugh.
there's only 3 gentlemen, so I am good at recognizing shoes. So if I see a pair of shoes and I'm in the stall and you're at the urinal and I see your shoes just go out the door, I'm like, never touching your shit.
That's when you go and just leave hand sanitizer on their desk.
They hand you a piece of paper. You're like,
Just put it there. Just put it down.
Oh, here's a pen.
Just put it down.
Here's a pen. No, I got my own pen. Thank you. Oh,
Yeah,
is that
this
one of your
ugh.
thingies? That's my biggest thing at work. I do not let people use my pens.
No. I work from home, thank God, so I don't really have to worry about much of this, thank goodness. But for those of you that don't have the luxury or the privilege of working from home or working in a more secluded space, Here's some tips and tricks. So, I don't know if everybody is aware,
Some
but
women do that?
Some women do. Yeah.
You walk out of the bathroom? But you
some
gotta
women
do things.
I know.
It's involved.
I know.
Put their hands under the water and that's it. And I'm like, I know you didn't use soap.
I'm like, you just kind of turn the water on, run your hands through. No. So, for those that aren't aware, the World Health Organization actually declared COVID-19 a worldwide pandemic today, which is... It's interesting to me that they would do that because there's there are multiple cases, but of those I think it's several. What is it like? I want to say there's like 80 something, maybe 1,000 something cases of it. Mm-hmm. But of those 80,000, I think 60,000 have already recovered. And there's only been there have been fewer than 5,000 deaths worldwide. Mm-hmm. Which some people are like, oh, but 5,000. I'm like, okay, but you have to put it in perspective.
When you look at the flu, there's
right, and you look at the flu, and the flu just in this country kills upwards of 20,000 people every year. So I don't know what qualifies something to be a pandemic in that sense. Because I'm like, I would, it just. I understand that there's no vaccine for it, but there's no vaccine for the flu either.
So is the hysteria more because we don't have a vaccine for it yet? Pretty much.
Which, again, I don't get it because there's no vaccine for the flu either. And the flu technically isn't curable. You just treat the symptoms. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think it's a lot of hula for whatever. I've had malaria. I've had typhoid. I've had all these weird things, and I'm still fine. So I'm like, eh.
Well, depends on your definition.
Fine. Shut up. But so I'm like, I'm not worried about it. What pisses me off is that people are hoarding things like toilet paper. But whatever. Although my fries has a whole bunch of toilet paper. So if you need toilet paper, let me know.
I was at the store yesterday, and they had toilet paper.
So, the big thing, and again, I don't know why we still have to say this, is wash your fucking hands. And washing your hands...
of your hands.
Washing hands doesn't...
I don't know why I have
mean to just, run your hands under the water. Use soap. Use soap
what did
wash
somebody at
your
Drag Bingo say? When you wash your hands or if you wash your hands by just running water over top of them, you're just giving the germs...
like a swimming pool.
Yeah, a swimming pool
right.
To multiply across your hands.
It doesn't do anything. So you need to actually use soap and you need to actually, wash your hands properly. You see people, hospitals and emergency rooms and things are running short on masks. Do not take those masks. The masks are there for the people that are already sick. What the masks do is they prevent bodily fluids from escaping. So if you are sick, you want the mask because the mask is what prevents that from spreading. They're actually saying that if you are not sick and you get a mask, there's a good chance that you actually up your risk because you have to constantly be adjusting it and touching it and doing things. And they tell you not to touch your fucking face.
Oh my God.
Which I'm bad at that. I'm terrible at that. I'm always touching my face. But
there's some large number about how many times humans touch their face.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah. But if you're not sick, don't hoard these masks. They are not for you and they're not going to do anything. They're not going to help you because like I said, the masks are to prevent basically things from going out, not from taking things in. Because if you're not sick and you touch somebody who is sick, or if you're around somebody, say Felicia's sick, I'm wearing a mask. Felicia coughs on me.
Why I gotta cough?
And then I go and take things off. It hasn't helped anything. It's not.
Because you're putting it up now on your hands.
Now it's on my hands. It's on my clothing. It's already on everything. So the person that should be wearing a mask is Felicia, not me.
Oh, that's my thing. I got a little brush by my sink.
All right, and then there's nails. If you have long nails, make sure that you get under your nails because
I'll be finding dinner under there.
Avoiding things like buffets.
I don't like buffets.
Yeah, I know you don't like buffets. I know a lot of people that do. They like to go to that Golden Corral and shit. And mind you, I don't mind a good buffet.
After I saw the kid sneeze on the steak, I said, no, ma'am.
And that's why we should avoid buffets right now. and just it's one of those things where there's no real precautions. People can cough and sneeze, and there's nothing to prevent it. They have the sneeze guards, but let's be real, okay?
Those kids are this high,
right?
And
although
sneeze guards are up here.
Did you know that kids are actually at a far lower risk for COVID-19 than
if they get it,
older
can they
humans?
Sneeze on somebody else.
Right. If they get it, then right. Vegas has closed a bunch of the.
Well, I
buffets.
went to it. I went to the one in Vegas before this all happened, so I.
So, avoid close contact with people who are sick. This may seem like a no-brainer, but
here we are.
Right. As much as if you're going to help a friend who is sick or something like that, ask them to please take the precautions to wear a mask and things like that if you're bringing them soup or if you're helping them with things, because I understand that if folks are sick, sometimes people need help. Like if I get really sick, I'm screwed. I have to call somebody to walk my dogs. You know what I mean? Like I can't. But if you're sick and you have people coming over, or if you live with people, just be, wipe down things that you touch. Wear the mask. Try to not be a douchebag about it.
Costco has a really good deal on Lysol and a 4-pack.
If they're not sold out.
Oh, I got mine.
Because
don't come stealing mine.
That's been a problem, is that people are going to Costco and bleach, Lysol, and toilet paper are sold out.
Oh, I got mine before. Because,
So,
I work at a school, so
right.
I gotta...
Right. Try to keep your hands away from your face, which people are like, well, there's a lot of...
Put my makeup
the
on.
thing is that...
That would be interesting.
You have... your face has a lot of mucous membranes. Your eyes, your nose, your mouth, everything.
Especially
They're
here.
mucous membranes. Mucous membranes soak up everything. That's why some of the fastest way to take medication is a sublingual tab, because you put it right under your thing and it gets soaked right into your bloodstream. Mucous membranes are very absorbent when it comes to this sort of thing. So every time if you come in contact with something and you touch your face, there's a good chance that you're going to end up...
Don't be kissing people.
Yeah. If you get sick...
Don't be kissing people.
No, there's that. If you get sick, you need to go and get tested. You need to get tested for the flu, and you need to get tested for COVID-19. And then you need to go the fuck home.
Okay, so here in Arizona, on the news last night, they were saying if you have moderate symptoms, they will not take you. If you have moderate symptoms,
right?
They are not saying what that is, because I think that they're trying to control it.
Because otherwise you have somebody that they're like,
because
shoot, oh god,
yeah.
oh my god.
Then they'll break out in hysteria, and then everybody and their mom will be at the ER.
It's a matter of if you have a persistent cough, if you have a persistent fever, things like that. That's when you need to go get you sneezing once because of pollen. That's not you being sick. Like
that was me on Monday.
But you need to go the fuck home. You don't need to go shopping or whatever the fuck. If you are sick or if you are sneezy or anything like that, you want to cover your sneeze, cover your cough with a tissue, and then you throw that tissue away. Don't sneeze or cough into your shirt or your sleeve. This is if you're sick, not just if you're like, oh, I have a tickle. Like, that's, But if you are sick...
But please wash your hands.
Wait till the washing hands. But if you're actually sick, what you want to do is you want to sneeze into the tissue, throw it out.
Yes.
Disinfect your frequently used surfaces. This is your kitchen. This is your bathroom. Anything. It's super easy.
Clean that dirty ass mirror. I'm tired of seeing selfies with dirty mirrors.
And there's that. If you don't have Lysol, almost everybody has bleach around for things like laundry. You can make a bleach solution in a spray bottle, and that will work. You don't want to use it. Don't straight. It's like this much bleach to the rest of it water.
So I don't want y'all killing yourselves. You know how like your parents or your grandparents used to do? They used to pour it like glunk glunk glunk,
right?
And then add a little water.
Right. No.
That's not okay. That's
or that one lady on My Strange Addiction who would bathe in bleach.
Oh God! What?
So she's never gonna catch coronavirus,
right?
She's fine.
Probably the healthiest person on the planet. Of course, her skin's probably eaten away, but whatever, it's fine. And if you are sick, stay the fuck home. Don't go to drag shows. Don't go to bars. Don't go out to eat. Don't go and do shit that's going to put you with other people.
I know, it's so weird.
I understand that for some people, things like PTO and sick leave is hard to come by, but
if this gets any worse, the White House is thinking about things to overrule that to kind of give people.
Oh, did you see the Senate actually shot that down?
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
oh, damn.
Senate shot it down. Sorry, guys.
Oh, they don't care about us.
No, of course not. Why would they?
Damn, can't get nothing.
Nope. But you have to put it in perspective. If you are sick and you go to work, if you infect other people, it's just going to create a domino effect, and then you're just going to end up getting sick. Oh, my God. Again, and it's not going to help anybody. So, please, if at all possible, stay the fuck home from work. And definitely don't go out to fucking bars. Don't go to shows, don't go to bars, don't do that. Just don't do it.
Coachella's shut down, South by Southwest is shut down.
The NBA has suspended the season.
But
our Nationals is still happening, people. So come to Dallas the end of this month.
And then I think they postponed the Olympics as well.
Did they? I haven't heard that one yet.
I think they were deciding about that because if they couldn't control it because it's happening in Tokyo, I think they were going to cancel it or something.
Also, there was one other thing that was canceled too. Can't remember. And
DragCon.
Yeah, and Italy basically went down on like permanent lockdown unless it's a store, a bank, a pharmacy.
And it happened today too. There was a 30-day ban going in and out of Europe.
Yes.
Wow. Like no specific country, all of Europe.
Yeah. Oh dang! I have planned that European vacation.
Right. And Italy, I believe, has they basically quarantined the entire country, but they've suspended mortgages, which is interesting. Because they know that people can't get to work, so they've actually suspended mortgage payments until everything is situated. Interesting.
So I do want to say the corona is messing up my retirement.
Oh. My God,
mm-hmm.
My fucking 401k took a $1,300 hit, and my first question was, okay, so y'all are going to put that shit back, right? Because that's not your fucking money, that's my fucking money.
I need y'all to start washing your hands so I can get
my
retirement
fucking money. Because anybody who doesn't wash their hands, I'm going to start asking for donations because it's your fucking fault that they took $1,300 out of my 401k. God damn it.
I haven't looked at mine. I just know that I got a notification, and I was like, oof.
I didn't even want... I'm just like... Ugh. So, and of course, back to the big one again. Wash your fucking hands! Anyway. So, Vivica, let's talk about you. So, you've got nationals coming up in just a few weeks.
Yes.
Are you excited?
Oh, I'm extremely excited. I'm starting to get stuff in through the mail. And I'm finally seeing everything, and I'm like, oh.
It's like Christmas. You're like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, yeah. My room is a mess, and I cleaned it last week, and it looks like a tornado hit it again.
Same.
Ooh, speaking of tornadoes, shout out to Nashville. What was that?
Nashville. The random tornado in Nashville? What the I don't...
Clean up.
Crazy.
Support your folks in Nashville.
So for you, this is almost like coming full circle because you went to nationals as Mr. Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I forgot about that.
And now you're going back as Miss Arizona.
Yeah, the first year I went to nationals, I had won Mr. Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And to this day, it still shocks me because I went up against 2 veterans, and the only category I won was talent.
I was there. I was dressing Romeo that night. Yeah. I remember that. But again, that just shows it's all about consistency.
The screen is backwards.
The screen is backwards. It's been like that now for quite some time. Thanks.
Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, and I remember the last time I saw you at nationals was the year that I competed for Classic the first time. So it would have been 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember you did the comedy sketch. And I remember thinking...
Was that like the kitchen one?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking how much you had grown as an entertainer. I remember thinking... I remember watching and going, oh my God, that was fantastic. And were you Oh,
Were you on the top?
were you? No, you didn't make top 12, but were you best non-finalist?
No, that was Monroe. I was 14th, and I think I was 5 points away from
That's
the
right.
top 12.
That's right.
Whoa.
That's right. It was. I remember it was close. I remember you were either best non-finalist or it was within like a few points there. Like I remember it. Yeah.
It was 5 points behind 12th, and I was 4 points behind Monroe.
That's right. That's right.
So my question is, category is, I'm just kidding,
Right.
not cereal. Ask the people at Drag Bingo. How do you feel? I mean, how do you feel that you've grown from the time that you started preparing for the national pageant? When was that? In
August. Well, she won in August.
So how do you feel that you've grown since as you prepare for the national title? The pageant.
Well, what's interesting is I'm the only female drag queen here. Everybody else is a drag queen, a male entertainer. I know I have I think maybe 1 or 2 drag kings. So for me, if I go on stage and I don't look like another drag queen, people are like, well, what the heck is she doing on stage? Like, what is that? So I have to not only be as good as all the entertainers here, I have to be better. And so it's really helped me fine-tune and look at everything. And since winning in August, it of course gave me a head start.
Mm-hmm.
I will be paying for things for nationals and for the prelim last year at nationals.
Oh wow!
See, and that's how you fucking do it right there.
Well,
you're
that's
not
what I was
sitting
gonna
here
say.
like you. I know that for the entire year you were planning. You were already
#Diva on
like
the move.
You were already planning things for the prelim and then beyond. And like you already
Bitch hit me up for a fundraiser before she even got a
she
crown.
already had her ducks in a row. Like
I was like, bitch, can we win it?
And honestly, that is incredibly impressive.
I mean, that's
as
if I was to jump back in the ring, that's how I would do it. I would say I'm gonna picture myself being at nationals. What do I need?
Right.
And
you
work
plan,
backwards.
Right, and that's how you do it. So obviously don't give away anything in your package. Are you? See, I'm trying to think of the best way to phrase this without. No, I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna give.
Do you have any planned surprises?
Right, like is there anything that you're gonna kind of
that you're excited about, but
right.
don't tell us all the way.
Right,
but say yes or no, and then maybe elaborate, but don't elaborate.
Like, are we gonna see something surprising? Is there gonna be something unexpected? Like, you know.
I'm of course always excited for all the categories. I love everything. I keep telling people I went a little extra on presentation.
It's not judged.
I know.
Damn it, Vivica. It's not judged.
Yeah.
I mean, Miss Gay America went a little extra.
I figured with the way that Nationals is run this year, that is the very first thing people are going to see.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, let's do this and this. And I was like, why did I spend so much money? But I had already paid off my gown for Nationals. I already had hair and everything else already paid off.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, I can afford to do this because I already have money saved for travel, for hotel, and everything.
See, okay. For contestants that are watching, this is how you do it. Just saying. Regardless of how Vivica places, this is how you prepare to go to nationals and potentially win. You have your shit situated. Just saying. So
she has spreadsheets. Are you a spreadsheet kind of person?
Yes.
I feel it.
My God. So you went extra on the presentation. Out of the categories that are judged, which one are you most excited for?
I'm excited for talent because my 2 backup dancers are actual professional dancers.
Ooh.
So she gets fancy professional.
Oh yeah, one works at a dance studio, so it's making me really make sure that I'm on point, that I'm looking good. And this is the first time I've done a dance number where I feel really good about how it is. And I'm 3 weeks away.
Awesome. I'm excited to be able to watch. How do you feel?
Can somebody live stream it to me?
Right. How do you feel about it being, instead of having 3 nights, instead of having 2 nights of prelim and then the final night? How do you feel about it all being condensed and you have one shot? There is no prelim night talent, final night talent, prelim gown, final gown. Like, you have one shot. That's it.
I like it because I don't have to spend nearly as much money this year. It's let me have one talent for prelim, one gown prelim, a gown for final night, a different talent for final night. And this, I believe, maybe just not me, maybe the other divas feel too. It's I messed up prelim night. If I make top 12, I can do better.
Oh.
I have to put my absolute best on that stage.
It is sign your name on the dotted line.
That's
all you got.
Kind of what I've been trying to tell people is that with the
but
one
why
and
don't
done.
People do that anyway.
I don't know why people don't do that anyway. You want to. The way I always think of it is whether you have 1 night of competition or 3 nights of competition, you need to put your best out there night 1, because otherwise, if you don't, why would you hold back? Because when you hold back, somebody else who didn't is gonna place higher. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So that's. I mean, I know it was kind of a bit of a surprise that everybody, everybody gets 1 night instead of 3, and I know a lot of people are kind of upset about it. But
why though?
Because
bring it. Just bring it. Why are you worried?
I don't know.
If you're that good, why you need 2 nights?
I'm just saying.
I'm not that good. But if you're that good,
why
do you need 2 nights?
1 and done. I can't remember what I was going to ask you now. Shit. Tag, you're it.
I was gonna say, do you have? Because I don't like to think this way, but if you were to compete today, would you be ready?
Ooh, good question.
Sorry, the judge in me came out. I'm so sorry.
I think if everything was shipped, because I'm still waiting for things to get shipped to me, but if I had every single piece I had and needed for competition, I'd be ready today.
So in terms so costumes and that kind of thing aside, if someone said, "Okay, you got to work with what you got, go," are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
See, I like that. I like that right there.
But
because
I
know
that we taught her well.
I was gonna say
that I like to think that.
Right. This is us. This is all of us. This is all. You're welcome. You're welcome. This is the kind of thing that I try to push, not just with with contestants. When people ask me for help, this is the kind of thing that I'm like, this is how you
Mama
need to plan.
Slick
this
says
is
less stuff to take and shorter hotel stays.
Mama Slick's right. I mean, that's what
I'm glad you guys aren't staying at a seedy place.
Of course, let's be real. I'm still, my entire car is still gonna be full of shit. I have 1 day, and my step-down suit alone is gonna take up my entire back of my car.
Did you get the other thing?
I'll there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My step-down suit.
I don't want to ruin no surprises either.
Yeah. I'm excited for mine. When are you going to be there for all 3 nights of competition?
I am sadly not. I have to leave Thursday because 2 of my team members have to go back to work. And Thursday
is after everything. Oh, yeah. No, it's not. No. You'll be there. So you'll be there for Classic and Diva.
And I sadly won't be there for MI final night because my one backup dancer works at a tea shop, so he can't be gone for too long. One has to go, I think, back to California for dance competition, and then the other one lives in Cruces.
They got jobs and things.
I got jobs and things. Yeah,
I have to drive them back because I took off till I think the 13th. I think I go back to work on the 14th of April.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So are you...
You
Yeah,
took like a month off. What the fuck?
Yeah. 'Cause I normally don't take off from work. I think the last time I had off from work was legit August. Otherwise, it's, oh, hey, I have a 4-day weekend because
Right.
it's my weekend off and there's a
Right.
holiday on Monday.
That makes sense. Oh, and Mama Slick can't be there. What the hell?
Nope.
That's poor planning on your part.
What?
Yeah,
Damn it, Mama Slick. What the hell?
What the hell?
It's terrible.
It's even closer.
Right? It's like it's right there. Literally right there.
That's the funny part.
Right.
It's closer.
Seriously, it's not like it's fucking
And now
Ohio.
she can't go.
She's not there.
But when we got to trek across the country, she's
there.
She's.
What doesn't make any sense, Mama Slick?
You explain that to me.
Doesn't make any
And
sense.
if you say you're flying to Europe, I know you lying.
right. I have a vacation. No, you don't.
We canceled it.
No, you have no vacation.
Agent Orange canceled it today.
You're done. There is no vacation. Sorry.
Is that refund?
You can have a staycation and then
Oh, your
the
husband's
hubby. Oh, the
overseas?
hubby's
Ooh,
overseas.
Ooh, quarantine.
How does that make any and how does that affect you going to Dallas?
What's that got to do with?
I ain't
the
got
house?
anything. It got nothing to do with nothing.
What's that got to do with the house?
I got nothing to do
though?
with nothing.
I don't get
Nothing
it.
to
I
do
was
with
like,
nothing.
we have cats that like to go outside, so
Well,
someone's
maybe
visiting.
you shouldn't let your cats outside.
So the cats are stopping you from going down the street?
Because 2 of them are strays in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, all of them used to be strays.
Mm-hmm.
So if you keep them in the house,
Oh, she gonna be so mad you get crowned and she
Mhm.
can't be there.
oh,
Because of her cats.
Mm-hmm.
she's gonna be like, I need you to recreate how everything went down.
Right? You're gonna have to go back and like just redo all the things. Yeah. Like I could see her doing that.
I could see you in the living room be like, this is how it happened.
Right. So I was
Right.
standing there and I was like this, and then all these people were sitting here, and like this person was like this, and this person was like this, and this person was like this, and we were standing there, and then this and this. Yeah.
And then this
Okay.
happened. Missy says, don't let your cats outside.
Yeah, that's what I said. But I get it though, because if they were all strays, I had a cat that
Yeah.
could not be inside.
Oh.
He could come in for a little bit, but he could not stay inside. He would destroy everything and pee everywhere.
Missy, are you going to Texas to cat sit?
His mama was very, very feral, so my kitty was like, yeah, no. So Missy, you're gonna go to Texas to cat sit.
Okay.
Okay.
We're making connections here on Let's Have a
Right.
Fifi.
Right.
If you do, Garfield will want to eat everything you have to say.
Oh, one of those.
Appropriately named.
Right?
Look at that.
You should
I love
legit
when people
be stuck
appropriately
because
name their
cats-
cats.
It's like, hey, you got food? What are we having? And I'm like, you can't have this. It has onions. Back away. You don't care.
Listen, my dog has eaten more fucking chocolate than should be healthy for. He ate one whole fucking chocolate bar last week, which I'm really mad at because it was one of my Trader Joe's. It was a dark chocolate sea salt caramel. Ate the whole fucking thing. I had one piece of it. Totally fine. Didn't upset him at all. Today, I had a candy bar, and I stepped away for a minute so I could go pee, and I hid the fucking candy bar. He dug through and ate the rest of it, and it was a dark chocolate sea salt
Look at
caramel
all these
one
people
as well.
volunteering to go to Texas to babysit the cats.
And Bruce has eaten more chocolate in the last week than I have because he keeps stealing
when
my
he's
fucking
here,
chocolate.
I do not leave food on nowhere for him to be getting to.
He's such a pain in my ass.
It's Papa John's. You have that garlic sauce that's in there. Garfield will sit on top of the pizza box because he wants what's inside.
Oh my god, I feel like you have like a real life
Garfield
that you need to start recording.
That's awesome.
He likes hamburgers from McDonald's and Whataburger.
Oh,
You need to
the
start
Whataburger's okay.
recording
We need to
this.
wean him
Keep
off
him
the
away from
McDonald's. Right?
McDonald's.
Like,
That stuff still lasts after 2 weeks in the fridge.
He likes Whataburger a lot more than.
That's good. At least
It's
that's
because
better.
it's real meat.
Right?
Like,
a meat product.
Yeah, he likes bacon, eggs, butter.
Bruce ate an entire stick of butter the other night too.
Where are you leaving these things?
On the counter. What happens is he conspires with my asshole cat, who then knocks things off the counter so that Bruce will grab it.
See, I
No,
don't
like-
have a Coke aspired or I
See,
don't have one
our
of those.
will jump on the table, and so my mom will have the plate, and he'll be like, "Hey, hey, hey, hey."
Yeah,
Oh, no.
that's kind of
Oh, no.
that's what London will do. London will try to sit basically while I'm eating. He'll just try to sit where I'm eating. Bruce will like sit next to me.
Oh, he does stare. He stares down. He goes,
Mom.
and then he slowly gets closer.
Right, but he's not like particularly rude about it. He just.
But by the time you're done eating, you're like,
He's like here.
and you're like, oh my god,
He's like,
oh my god, oh my god.
And that's when he's not giving you side eye.
Oh, I need that hair right there.
Who?
Look at that. That white one right there.
Stop it.
Oh, look at this.
Cannot have her.
Okay,
hair.
There's a
Come on,
pinup
you
one right there.
You can't stop.
I'm shopping.
Marissa, are you paying attention? Because
Shopping.
Yeah, that was the town away from Arizona. I was like, I don't even.
What is that pinup back there? Mm-hmm. Sorry, being nosy. You moved the camera. It's your fault.
Yeah, I was like, that's all my big giant wigs.
Mm-hmm.
And then those containers there, all three of them are all filled with jewelry.
Oh, girl.
Oh, I don't
Oh, yeah.
put mine in containers.
No, you don't put yours in.
Mine just
Fact is,
sit
it's
everywhere.
sitting right there. I finally put mine in like a box, and I have like things layered with like tissue paper and stuff.
Oh, I should
so
do that.
I am. I'm like trying to. I'm trying
And
to.
Slowly but surely, I'm organizing this room.
Yeah,
only
so it's
taken
like
me a
crystal,
year.
crystal B, red, green, purple, pink.
Oh, you have it color coordinated. I don't have.
Girl.
it
Oh, yeah.
coordinated.
Okay, when you're done at your house, come over to mine, cause
Mm.
whoa,
Mm. Mm.
I know where everything is in there too.
Mm.
It's weird.
It's like my storage unit. My storage unit has boxes everywhere, but I know where everything is in my
Or
storage
somebody will
unit.
be like, "Can I borrow that one thing?" And I'll be like, "Oh, here you go." And they'll be like,
How the fuck did you find it in there?
Yep, and then my closet's also organized. I have my Leos in one spot, my cat suits. And
"Okay,
then
so
my
you off for the rest of April,
Right,
right?"
this is true. She's off for like a
Okay,
month, so
crown
you need
or
to
no
come
crown,
here
please.
and come organize Felicia's shit over here.
Just
Yeah,
come
I
in
tell
here.
people it's a good thing to be a little OCD and a drag entertainer. It may be a mess, but it's organized.
Okay.
Felicia will pay you.
You just come on over. Just come on. I'll feed you.
Okay.
I cook.
You haven't seen this over here. It.
I mean, I don't clean. I cook. See,
Mm.
I'm the half.
Mm.
See.
I had this moment where I started to clean, and then I was like, ooh, let me clean this, let me clean this, let me
Oh,
clean it.
you're
I
more,
get. I
you're more
get.
than welcome.
Oh my God.
I can't show y'all. This is just the beginning of that over here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's neater on this side than it is this side because I have to walk through.
Oh my
this
God.
side.
So
Drag edition.
between now and when you leave for nationals, what do you have going on? Do you have shows? What do you have that we can tell the people about?
I have 2 fundraisers and a step down, so that's fun. So tomorrow at Epic, I have my fundraiser for NAMI, which is the National Association of Mental Illness.
Mhm.
That's at midnight.
Oh, that's in Texas. That's in
fucking
Texas.
late.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Mama
all these-
Slick, I already know. That's why I said it.
Right.
Your mom says I can pay you in food.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
See, I know how this goes.
Then March 22nd is my step down for Miss Epic Grand. So far, I have a total of 5 contestants.
Nice.
So if
I'm
you're
happy
interest-
about that.
so if people are interested in competing, should they contact you?
They can contact me or Melina Ray. She's also on my friends list. And then March 26th, also at Epic Park Nightclub, I have my last little fundraiser for nationals.
Nice.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff going on.
There's a lot of stuff going on. So,
Yep.
Jeez. And you get in on the Monday,
Yeah, on the 30th.
the 30th. Oh, you're gonna miss the Sash and Crown party.
Yeah.
Well,
She
that's
looks so
lame.
sad.
Man, that's fine, whatever. And
I
where
look
can
forward to the
people?
ride.
Oh my God. Where can people find you on social media?
Instagram and TikTok is Vivica T. Stratton. I believe that is the same thing on Twitter. Of course, you can find me on Facebook as Vivica Taylor Stratton.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what else have we got going? What have you got going? You got your
have-
butthole's being fixed. You ain't got nothing.
I
going
have at the end of March a drag story hour. I just don't remember the date exactly. I think it's the 28th.
Okay, well that's great. Thank you so
I'll
much.
post it on my Facebook as I always do.
Let's see. I've got Burlescapades happening this Saturday, which I'm excited about.
Have fun with that because I can't sit down.
I know. You can go. We can just stand
I'll
up.
just be in my man diaper and.
Oh please do!
Okay.
Oh my god, I would fucking die. I would fucking die.
Oh my god! So the thing is, in
talk
preparation
to
for
me
this,
and John and see if they can get you a discounted ticket because you have to stand.
I have bought overly sized T-shirts, like 3X, 4X T-shirts, because I plan on not wearing any pants. There you have it. I'll just show up in a T-shirt and a man diaper.
I might have changed my mind on coming to visit you.
T-shirt and a man diaper.
Yeah. So I've got Burlescapades happening this Saturday, which is fun. It's their way off Broadway, so there's all sorts of things happening. And myself,
lots of surprises.
Sassy and Carmela are doing a number that was actually in Spotlight first. What's
that?
I know. And then on the 20th, I am at TGIF, which was actually going to be my last performance before I stepped down. But
and then you got booked?
Then I got booked one more at Stacey's Follies on the 22nd. But on the 20th, we're still going to kind of make it a party, so come out, kick it at C7.
Can I come in my man diaper?
Yes, you can come in your man diaper and a t-shirt, as long as things are covered, it's fine. It's C7. I'm sure they've seen worse.
Or less. You're leaving for Dallas when?
Yeah, so TGIF on the 20th, Stacey's Follies on the 22nd, and then I leave for Dallas on the 25th. I start driving late on the 25th, so I will be checking into the hotel on the 26th so that I have some time to make sure I get my shit together and...
You're still going to text me when you drive, because that shit scares me.
That's fine. You'll be asleep when I'm driving anyway. It's the middle of the night.
Knocked out on pain pills.
Right, so me texting you is going to do what?
Make me feel rest assured that
that's fine. I have
a timestamp.
I will just send you my location whenever I stop
you did
for
the
gas.
last time.
I'll send you my location. That's fine.
And then when you saw something weird and disastrous like white people towns, it's a long story. Don't ask questions.
Fucking Texas, Jesus Christ, fucking Texas. Ugh.
Like if I was driving through the town, I'd be like, "We're not stopping here. We're waiting to get gas in the next town."
Push it. I will push the goddamn car to the next town. Like that's.
That's what I mean. Since I feel like people will be like, "Did you hear what Felicia does that?" Missy is saying the Pride Parade with the Cat Cafe.
That's not till April.
That's in April.
It's April
4th,
5th.
5th.
April 5th, because
you'll be back.
I will be. Barely.
Alive.
I'm back to work on that Monday. I know.
How crazy insane are you? Vivica took the whole month off and she's gonna come organize my room.
I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I should have taken at least one more day.
And I think she'll have extra time to come organize your condo.
Oh, that would be good, yes. Come organize my condo as well. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Love you much. Nina.
What's during Pride weekend, Evelyn, that you have questions about?
The Pride Parade? Yes, that happens during Pride weekend.
Oh.
Just saying.
Other cities, sometimes they don't have them the same weekend as their Pride.
We will be on a hiatus for the remainder of March because of Felicia's surgery, my being out of town, all that stuff. So there will be no Fefe until April.
April 1st. It's Peppermint's...
April 1st?
Yes, it's
You're
Peppermint.
Gonna... Without me here?
It's Peppermint.
Oh my god, fine.
You knew this already.
Did I?
Yeah, you said I won't be here for that.
Oh. Try to bring me my fucking glasses.
She hasn't yet?
No!
God,
We'll see
I'm
if
not
she...
gonna order a pair then.
Right, I'll see if she brings them to me this weekend. So April 1st, there will be a Fefe. I will not be here. I will be in Dallas. That is
Maybe you can remote in.
the night of Diva, so probably not. Because it will be, there's a 2-hour difference now, so 8 o'clock would be 10 o'clock in Dallas.
Right.
So that's not going to happen.
Is it 10 o'clock there?
Yeah, it's a 2-hour difference now. We just had daylight saving time.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to put out a notice. I'm glad a lot of people are here.
I don't fucking... The only reason I know that is because our morning meeting at work is now an hour earlier than it was last week.
At 4 in the morning?
Now it's at 6:30 instead of 7:30.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I bet you will love that.
Mm.
So, yeah. We are gonna close this down. We're gonna thank our people. We would like to thank Wigs of Kind. You can find them on Facebook, or you can find Marissa Sanchez, who does the darling Wigs of a Kind. Make sure you book your appointment at the Burley Barber in Tempe, theburleybarbers.com.
I booked mine for the 20th.
Please put the S. Please put the S.
Burley Barbers.
Or find them on Facebook, because you can...
That's easier too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A special thanks to Brandon, Bess, Leanne, Carrie and Corey, Casey Starr, Patricia Mason, Allison, and Joan for supporting us on Patreon. Support us on Patreon at patreon.com/let's-have-a-Fifi. You can also buy shirts on heycat.co, not .com. .co. And I will post that later. I will have lots of time. Let's just
Yeah, Felicia's gonna be...
If you see lots of posts from me, just know that I'm feeling better. I just can't
do anything.
She's
gonna be sitting there ass up.
I mean, not in a good way, though.
No.
Usually it's in a good way.
Make sure that you like this episode. Subscribe and share it with all your friends, enemies, and Trump supporters. They love us.
Oh, Anita To Go Box got some creations from Marissa Sanchez.
Oh, hey.
Make sure you... Oh, will you tag us when you get them? That would be so lovely.
Yes.
Yeah, she's doing my talent hair for nationals.
Yes.
Marissa, it's
Look at
kickback
that.
time, girl. It's kickback time. That sounds like 1, 2, and I just heard of a third person earlier. 3 people. I need my residuals.
Jesus Christ. If you want to listen to us without the mess of actually having to look at us, go ahead and subscribe to us as a podcast. And you can listen to us on the way to work, on the way home from work, in the bathroom, whatever. Find us on
While you're
iTunes,
laying there.
Spotify, Google Play, and more.
We're on iHeartRadio.
And
I told you guys
iHeartRadio.
that the last time.
Yes.
It's so exciting.
I did say and more. That's all encompassing of the other things.
iHeartRadio is so exciting, though. God, you're so rude. You can follow us on Facebook. Most of you watch us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Special thanks to our special guest, Vivica Taylor Stratton, Miss Arizona USofA Diva.
Yes. Good luck at Nationals.
Yes. You know I'm rooting.
Felicia will be definitely cheering you on. I will be there, and I will see you in just a couple of weeks. I'm really excited to see what you bring this year. I am.
Oh, yeah.
So, you better...
But I was serious. If anybody wants to, like, privately stream it, I'll be here.
And then people get disqualified and shit. Don't do that shit.
I mean,
You gotta have somebody with, like... It's gonna be, like... They're gonna have, like, a video. They're gonna put a hole in their, like, jacket. And the camera's just gonna be here.
No,
This
they're
is a
gonna
good
have a
idea.
body cam.
Right. It's just gonna be a body cam. Just something that,
Do I know any officers that have
It's gonna be, like,
that can loan theirs out
like
for
the
a day?
glasses with the camera, you know?
I mean,
Yeah.
Or like The Simpsons, someone's just gonna have a really tall hat.
Right. That's just a really... Yeah.
Put it in your wig.
Yeah,
Put it in your
there
wig.
you go. Just beehive wig with the camera.
Mhm.
I was about to say, I can put it in that way, I guess.
Uh-huh.
There you go. See?
Mhm.
Just bring the wig. I'll wear it with the camera. It's fine. Totally
Yeah.
fine. Nobody will even have any idea.
I can't get disqualified.
And if Devin or Gage watch this, I did not just say that, and that will not be happening. Okay. Anyway, we will not see you next week.
Yes, we'll see you in about 3?
About 3 weeks. About 3 weeks.
This has been your Wednesday night conversation, and good night.
Thank you guys for watching.